Hello, welcome or welcome back. How are we? Nice to see you. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, hi, I'm KJ. I'm an aspiring fantasy author, and I'm currently working on Project Clouds, which it's a YA cozy fantasy. And normally I do writing blogs, but once a month I do a little wrap up and I talk about my goals and what I got up to in the previous month. Now, obviously, we're in June, so I will be wrapping up May, which was an amazing month. Can I just say? I feel like I did so much. And then we'll look at my June goals. If it's the first time that you've seen me, I need to explain that I gamify my life. So I treat my goals and my habits as if they were a video game, and I get points for certain things. So you'll be also seeing that in a bit, because I do share my planner and we see how much I level up this month. One of my goals for May was to finish up. That's a lie. Actually, I had given myself 11 weeks to edit draft 2 of Project Clouds, and I completed it in May, 3 weeks ahead of schedule, so I'm smashing that. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, but I did. So now I've actually started my read through of that draft. Well, it's now more like draft 2.5. That's what I'm calling it anyway. I also had the goal to post every week here on YouTube, which I also did. I did not finish any books though. I wanted to read Love Galaxy by Sarah Brennan. Brennan? Is that how you pronounce it? And the Baby Dragon Cafe, and I did not finish them. So I've got that going for me. But that's okay, to be fair. Work has been, my day job has been very busy, so I'm surprised that I got anything done at all. In terms of my personal curriculum, I've been doing a little research on different mythologies around the world. May was pre-Roman Spain. I am originally from Spain. Well, I'm half Scottish, but I was born and lived in Spain until I was 18. And I really wanted to see pre-Roman Spain because it's actually really fascinating. We had so many different groups of peoples. So we had obviously the Iberians. We also had a ramification of the Celts. We had what's the pronunciation in English? Where I'm from, in the south of Spain, we had a group of people that some people believe are the people that were able to escape Atlantis. And I just think that's just amazing. And is it Tartessos? I'm gonna let me Tartu Tatanta. Yes. I think you pronounce it in the same way, Tartessos. Moving on, it was just very interesting. That went okay-ish. I think I focused more on the different tribes instead of what they believed in. So that was a bit of a fail. But I'm counting it. I don't care. In terms of some of my fitness and health goals, I think I mentioned it last week. I started a new self-made program. And I had the goal to go on 3 rounds a week, and I did for the so you know, very, very happy about that. My new plan is going really well. I'm still continuing that, obviously. And I also thought that I was gonna be able to reach one of my financial goals. However, I'm £100 away, and it is so annoying. It is very, very annoying. Also, I don't know what this hair is doing. Is that better? Sorry. Yeah, the month of May was really, really, really good. And I will talk about my side quests in a second when I change to my um, it's a over the top view so I can show you my planner. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. I did complete a 10k walk for charity with my day job as well. And honestly, that was one of the nicest things I've ever done. I really, really enjoyed it. And it was for a really important and good charity, local to me as well. So that felt amazing to see so many people get together. I think it was like 2,000 people doing the walk, and it raised over 100k pounds. Yeah, it was just so nice. I've never done anything like that before, but it's definitely something that I want to do more of. So I'm feeling really, really good. Let's move on to my game system. I don't know, but I think I'm going up 2 levels this month, even though I didn't complete any of my main quests, which I think is really good going. Right, let's have a look. Obviously, I'm not colouring any of these in because I didn't complete any of these this month. I am close to some of them, but others, like my reading goal, are very far away, let's just say. But that's okay. Now, let's have a look at my points. So, I give myself 20 points for physis because I completed everything that I wanted to do in terms of fitness and, my body's health. So 20 days this month. I think it's the first month that I've had 20 in maybe all year, actually. That's a bit bad, but we'll deal with that. For spirit, I gave myself a 10 because I have been keeping up with my shadow work and all of that. However, I didn't work on any of my archives or indexes. I wanted to work on my herb library index. I don't know what to call it really. And I wanted to work on my crystal one, and I didn't do any of those. So 10 it is. For Anaya, I gave myself a 20. Same for Hermit because I did really well this month. I was really focused on my projects and my self-care and making things, keeping on track of everything that I know makes me very happy. For cottage, I gave myself a 10, which is the maximum that I can get on this one, And for charisma, I gave myself a 5 because I did not socialize very much or at all outside of work and some family things, so I give myself a 5. And then for my side quests, a very high number, I earned 160 points, which I am very, very happy about. Now, I did get some extra points for as part of my side quests for finishing draft 2.5 of Project Clouds, as well as my runs, because that was like just to motivate me a bit more. So I give myself a tiny bit. I mean, I think for the runs it was like 20 extra points because running is hard, okay? I need to keep myself motivated. Right, let's see. So I've already calculated it, so I can just color it in, but I will be earning quite a lot. How much was it? Oh my god, I did this the other day and now I've forgotten the total count. Okay, wait. Let's go back. 160, 200, 20, 245. Is that right? If it's not right, don't tell me. But yeah, let's just go back. Actually, I'm gonna need this because I don't want it to transfer. Oh, well, of course, I completely forgot to mention that obviously in May we had Beltane. This is my page for Beltane. I did not do either of these, but I'm fine. I might do these on Lita, which is fast approaching, and I've already started to plan out. Now let's look at, I have some trackers for my health plan and stuff that I don't really want to show on here, but every time I flip around the planner, it's just, yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. Anyway, let's color in the month of May. This is my tracker for my personal curriculum. This is one of the badges of honor. This is the name of it. But I thought to keep myself motivated, I would still color each month in, and you know, I can do something along the year. I thought I would show this because I haven't shown this page since I set this up, I think, but this is how my step and workout tracker is looking. As you can see, May was a really good month. Now this week was my luteal phase and then I started the new plan this week. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to start it on this week, but it's been working. Sorry, I just hit my face on my what's it called, phone stick. That's not the name. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, as you can see, Doing really, really well. Now let's talk about my June plans. I have a lot of writing goals this month. To start with, I want to finish my read through, and I'm annotating it as I go. I will talk about it in a blog that I'm currently filming. I started it today. I started my read through today actually, and I did 5 chapters today in one day. I honestly, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Again, today, I think it's because I've been reading and focusing on certain things. You know, like in writing, how you shouldn't have the same expression too close together because otherwise it starts getting very, very repetitive, obviously, for the reader. I feel like I'm editing my own speech as I'm talking because I kept saying today just now and my brain went, no, wrong, stop it. uh, Anyone else gets this way because my writer brain, it's overactive, I think. And I think the more I write and the more I work on books, the more active it gets. Anyway, I really want to finish my read through. I started today and I read 5 chapters. I want to read another 5 tomorrow, and then that'll be my goal of 10 a week. It's Saturday for me. This week has been crazy at my day job. Really good, really productive, but it meant that I had no energy to do anything else. I also want to edit my query letter and make my list of agents, my preliminary list of agents that I would like to query in the autumn later this year, which is not that later. It's approaching fast and I am stressed because there's a lot that I need to do. I would also like to finish at least one book. I am way behind on my main goal of reading. I think is the main quest 20 or 25? Yes, it's 25. So my main goal was to read 25 this year, and then my side quest is to read 50. I don't think any of those are gonna happen, but I'm gonna try. Considering I still have 6 months to go in the year, it's a bit concerning. I'm not sure if I will be able to, but anyway, I'm gonna try. One book, at least. At least finish one book, because I keep starting books and not finishing them, and that's because I'm a mood reader, and sometimes I'm in the mood for something and then I read a bit too much. I do this with TV shows and anime as well, and it's just not good. It's just not good habits. So, finish one book, at least. I also bought 2 new books today. Why do I do this to myself? Because now I really want to jump on and read those instead of finishing the ones that I have started already. I feel like I'm the best target audience for publishing houses. Honestly, if I could be a professional reader, I would, like, hands down, dream job. In terms of my personal curriculum, it's Slavic mythology this month, which I know nothing about except for Baba Yaga. I know nothing. I know nothing else. So I'm starting now the part of my list where I have zero knowledge, and I am very excited. I also want to continue working on my herb index because I didn't do that. As I would have mentioned, that was one of my side quests in May, and I did nothing. So I would like to work on that. I'm also gonna be doing a little summer oil. I did one during Ostara for spring, and it's lasted me until now actually. And it brought me so much joy and such a boost of confidence every time I wore it, because it just smells so nice, and like that essence of spring, it just brought me life. So I'm gonna be doing one for summer. My physical fitness goals, I would like to 3 rounds a week. That's the bare minimum that I'm doing in the plan, and lots of walks, which I love going to walks, especially now that we have nicer wedding. I say that as we've had a full week of rain, but we had a little burst of sunshine, so that was fine. That was okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, I was taking a little bit of a break this week from Project Clouds so that I could go back into it with fresh eyes, and I actually started brainstorming the magic system for my next project, which I am very excited about, and I can't wait to share with you all. So I might work on that a little bit. We'll see. I might just do it when I'm a bit bored and I just need a little bit of palette cleanser, just change tasks and whatever else. But yeah, this month is also the birthday, the 1 year birthday for Project Clouds. I cannot believe that I've been working on it for a year, and I'm just as excited as I was, honestly. I am very hopeful, so I hope you continue to come along on this little journey, and I just want to say thank you for being here. I hope you have a lovely month of June. Let me know what you got up to in May and what your goals are for June. I would love to hear. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. See you next time. Bye. Okay, bye.